Hey movie fans, we just saw Thor, Love and Thunder. Uh, Great new installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The next movie for Thor. That's right, Thor got 4. Captain America only had 3. I don't really call it 2.5. Iron Man had 3, which his is kind of almost 3.5. But Thor now having his 4th movie, and it is being directed. It was directed, is directed by the director of Thor Ragnarok, Taika Waititi. In an interview, I saw a little YouTube video from Wired where Chris Hemsworth was like answering questions from the web. He quoted, or referred to at least, Taika Waititi as describing the movie as a wacky, wild, romantic comedy set in space. And I really feel like that premise is really good going into the movie, to know that it's wacky, it's wild, this space adventure of a space Viking, Thor, and what he's doing and where his life is now taking him in this next stage, this next phase for him. That to me was really helpful, and I loved having that framework to watch this movie in. So hopefully that will help you as well, because yes, you should go see it. It is a lot of fun, great laughs, great humor. Taika Waititi himself is so funny as Korg, but also in just his directing. I really feel like Chris Hemsworth is a fantastic comedic actor and does a great job. In that premise, referring to it as a romantic comedy, well, we kind of got that already. We had this part in the trailer.
What's it been like, 3, 4 years?
8 years, 7 months and 6 days, give or take.
So yeah, you see there, Thor has been missing Jane. Pretty clear. And then also just the title, Thor, Love and Thunder, kind of gives away there's, love is part of the story, right? Well, yeah. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, it did make for a lot of fun. Really enjoyed watching this movie. Interesting things here. Okay, so yeah, it's PG-13. There's some swearing in it. But the part that was really disappointing was in Thor Ragnarok, there was a joke used that used a naughty word that, maybe isn't considered a swear word, but it's, inappropriate, vulgar. The kind of word you don't want your kids saying like, hey, what does that mean, That was used in Thor Ragnarok, and then it came up again in this movie multiple times, just in one part in one scene, but it came up multiple times that same word was used, which was so sad to me. One, because I didn't even find it very funny, but two, like, the movie has a lot of cool things that I think kids would enjoy. So to have that unnecessarily in there was kind of sad, kind of a bummer, when there's so many other things the kids will like about this Thor movie. So just a fair warning to you parents on that. That might come up if you decide to take them to go see this movie. The other factor for kids is the villain, played by Christian Bale. So yes, he donned the cowl to be Batman, to be the hero. Here he is in the MCU now, being a villain, and he is fairly creepy. Yeah, so that could bring some scary to it, some shadows, some monsters that he uses to fight. That kind of a thing could be a little bit scary for kids as well. But overall, this action adventure that takes us into space on this crazy, wacky journey was an enjoyable ride and lots of fun to see. So I think fans will already like this and are excited for it and will not be disappointed. I don't know if it will bring newcomers in so much. I know a lot of people are going to want to compare it to Ragnarok, and how does it compare there? That's tough for me to say, especially only after seeing it once. Ragnarok was such a masterpiece and brilliant, but I don't feel like this one falls very short of it. It was still a lot of fun, a lot of great comedy, and just that wild, wacky, cosmic feel that Taika Waititi brought to Ragnarok is still present in this movie. So I hope you go check it out. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. Thanks for checking out this quick review, and yeah, hope you have a good one. Stay safe out there.